As it's Friday, let's take our weekly look at what's happening around the valley this weekend to keep us entertained and informed, in addition to the Chinook Fest and Salt for the Cause that John and Anisa were talking about earlier in the newscast. Well, as it's Flag Day Saturday, there is a nationally organised protest planned, with demonstrations happening in Yakima, Ellensburg and other cities around the valley. The No Kings protest is set to coincide with the Army Parade in Washington, D.C. and President Trump's birthday. It is described as, quote, a mass mobilisation in celebration of our democracy and the real and aspirational values for which it stands, end quote. Organisers say it's a children and family-friendly event. The newly formed Yakima Indivisible Group have organised this Honk in Wave protest from 10 a.m. to noon in Union Gap at Main Street and East Valley Mall Boulevard. Well, due to the prohibition of yard waste, potted plants, soil and other items being moved out of the Japanese beetle quarantine area that impacts residents in parts of Yakima and Benton counties, if you have yard waste from the quarantine area, this Saturday you can compost it on site or take it to a free yard waste drop-off from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. The drop-off site at 875 Bridgeview Road in Grandview will be open in addition to regular operating hours. Anyone using the site will need to provide proof that the yard waste is coming from the quarantine area. All the information is on our website, kimatv.com. A big, beautiful yard sale is happening Saturday at the State Fairgrounds. The community event is from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and there will be a huge number of sellers with all sorts of items, from collectibles, household goods, furniture, electronic items, books, toys and clothing on sale. Food vendors will also be at the location. The admission fee is $3 for individuals or $5 for two. Anyone under the age of 13 is free, as is the parking. Drivers should enter through Gate 15 on Pacific Avenue. There are a number of events happening Saturday and Sunday around the Union Gap's Old Town Days. A reenactment camp opens at 9 a.m. both days, and where you can join in Civil War camp battles organised by the Washington Civil War Association. They will have around 400 actors and participants. The first battle is at 11 a.m. Kicking things off will be the Union Gap Police Department annual Old Town Days pancake breakfast. That's from 6 to 10 p.m. 6 to 10 a.m. Saturday in Fulbright Park. It's $10 for anyone from high school age and above, and $5 for kids through 8th grade. All guests can visit the Central Washington Agriculture Museum and Fulbright Park, which is located at 4508 Main Street. Many events are being organised for kids, and there'll be a lot of food available to purchase. And then Saturday evening culminates with the Civil War Old Time Dance from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Now, also at the museum Saturday is the Father's Day Fun Run. It's a 2-mile run, jog or walk through the museum park, and it begins at 9 a.m. Entry fees start at $10, and all the details can be found at yhne.ws/CWAM Fun Run. Well, commemorating the inaugural field day that was held June 14th, 1923, when community members united to construct the Ellensburg Rodeo Arena, the whole community is invited to celebrate the enduring spirit of community on Saturday. Hosted by the Ellensburg Rodeo Hall of Fame with the City of Ellensburg and other organisations, the event is designed to build stronger connections within our community. Ellensburg Rodeo Hall of Fame board member John Fitterer thinks this is a good idea after he realised he didn't know most of the board members for the county fair, even though he's a lifelong Ellensburg resident.
Out of the 15 board of directors that were at the fair board meeting, I only knew 5 of them. And I thought, this isn't right. I don't know these community members. So this is a unification of all allied organizations to come together to inform our community.
It's from 1 to 4 p.m. tomorrow in the Teanaway Hall at Kittitas Valley Event Centre. Later on Saturday evening, Vintiques of Yakima are hosting their regular Cruise the Avenue, but this latest event is specifically to raise funds for local pet rescues. The cruise is along Yakima Avenue from 7 to 11 p.m. between Natchez and 7th Avenues. Coffee Cravings at 118 West Yakima Avenue will be collecting pet supplies between 6 and 9 p.m. in order to support the Yakima Humane Society, Yakima Valley Pet Rescue and Wags to Riches, and anyone who donates will be entered into draws for hot rod prizes. Looking ahead to Sunday, and the annual fundraiser for the Special Olympics is back at the Fred Meyer store in Yakima. Cop and Fire on Top will feature water fights with the Yakima Police Department, the Yakima Sheriff's Office and the Sealer Police Department. The fun kicks off at 11 a.m. and runs to 5 p.m. and in addition to all the wet fun, there will also be food available and a raffle. Well, which of these events are you most looking forward to this weekend? That's the question we asked in today's viewer poll. You can scan the QR code on your screen or go to either our social media pages or our website to cast your vote. The poll is set to end at 5:40 tonight, so make sure to get your votes in and tell us why you voted in the comments section on our Facebook post. We'll have the results for you in our 6 p.m. newscast, but Union Gap Old Days just edging it right now with 50%.